Hello, my name is Jiso and I'm reading Master Dōgen's Shōbōgenzō. We're in Chapter 86, Shukke-kudoku, the merit of leaving family life. Paragraph 81 in Nishijima Cross. The world-honoured one said, on the southern continent there are 4 kinds of supreme excellence. 1. Meeting Buddha. 2. Hearing the Dharma. 3. Leaving family life. And 4. Attaining the truth. The southern continent suggests Jambudvipa, the continent south of Mount Sumeru on which human beings are living, that is, the human world. Clearly remember these 4 kinds of supreme excellence are beyond the northern continent. Northern continent is an ideal realm of everlasting bliss, apparently, and beyond the various heavens. Now that, led by the power of long accumulated good roots, we have received a supremely excellent body, i.e. a human body, we should rejoicingly leave family life and receive the precepts. Do not waste the supremely excellent body of goodness, leaving its dewdrop life at the mercy of the wind of inconstancy. If we accumulate life after life of leaving family life, that will be the piling up of merit and heaping up of virtue. That expression originates from the Lotus Sutra. The world-honoured one said, in the Buddha Dharma, the effects and results of leaving family life are unthinkable. Even if a person erected a stupa of the 7 treasures as high as the 33 gods. They live on the top of Mount Sumeru, so pretty high. The merit gained would be inferior to that of leaving family life. Why? Because a stupa of the 7 treasures can be demolished by greedy and malicious stupid people, but the merit of leaving family life is indestructible. Therefore, if someone teaches men and women of this merit, or sets free male and female servants, or permits citizens, or with his or her own body leaves family life and enters the truth, the merit is immeasurable. The world-honoured one, clearly knowing the amount of the merit, made a comparison like this. Shravadi, wealth increaser, represents the Sanskrit Shravadi, the name of a wealthy man from Rajagra who appears in fascicle 4 of Kengu-kyo. Already a centenarian, he asked Shariputra if he could become a monk, but Shariputra refused, saying that Shravadi was too old. The Buddha, however, thereafter allowed him to become a monk. Too old. Shravadi, on hearing it, though he was an old man of 120 years, was compelled to leave family life and receive the precepts. He sat alongside children in the end seats, underwent training, and became a great arhat. Remember, the human body of our present life is temporarily formed through direct and indirect combinations of the 4 elements and the 5 aggregates, and it always has the 8 kinds of pain. The 8 kinds of pain are birth, aging, sickness, death, separation from loved ones, association with hated ones, seeking what cannot be attained, building up of the 5 aggregates, i.e. strong desire. The 8 kinds of pain. Furthermore, kasana by kasana, it appears and disappears, utterly without cease. Still more, during a click of the fingers, 65 kasanas appear and disappear, but because we are dull, we never know it. Altogether, in the passing of 1 day and night, there are 6,400,099,980 kasanas. Thank you. Each of which the 5 aggregates appear and disappear, but we do not know it. It is pitiful that It is pitiful that even as we appear and disappear, we ourselves do not know it. This duration of the appearance and disappearance of a kasana was known only by the world-honoured Buddha and by Shariputra, though other saints have been many, not one of them has known it. Again, by virtue of just this fact of instantaneous appearance and disappearance, living beings produce good or bad karma. By virtue of this fact of instantaneous appearance and disappearance, living beings establish the will and attain the truth. Our human body is a human body which appears and disappears like this. Even if we treasure it, it cannot stand still. Since time immemorial, there has never been a single person who, by begrudging the human body, stood still. The human body is thus not our own, but if we utilize it to leave family life and receive the precepts, we will experience the Buddha state that is as imperishable as a diamond, the Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi experienced by the Buddhas of the 3 times. What wise person would not gladly pursue this state? Hence the 8 sons of the past Buddha, Sun, Moon, Light, all renounced a royal position of dominion over 4 continents and left family life. It's in the Lotus Sutra. The 16 sons of Buddha, universal surpassing wisdom, each left family life. While universal wisdom had entered the immovable state, they preached to the assembly the flower of the Dharma, and they now have become Tathagatas of the 10 directions. 8 myriad kotis of people among the masses, led by the sacred wheel-rolling king, their royal father, on seeing the 16 princes leave family life, also sought to leave family life, whereupon the king at once permitted them. The 2 sons of the king resplendent, together with their royal father and his queen, all left family life. Remember, it is evident that whenever great saints have appeared, they have inevitably considered leaving family life to be the right Dharma. We should not say that these people left family life out of stupidity. Knowing that they left family life out of wisdom, we should hope to do the same. In the time of the present Buddha, Shakyamuni, Rahula, Ananda, and so on, all left family life. Further, there is the example of the 1,000 Shakyas leaving family life and the 20,000 Shakyas leaving family life. Shakya was the name of the clan into which the Buddha was born. We should call these excellent examples from the 5 bhikshus who left family life at the beginning, that being Ajñāta Kaundinya, Ashvajit, Bhadrika, Mahanaman, and Dasabala Kasyapa. I'm beginning to wish I hadn't read that list. From the 5 bhikshus who left family life at the beginning to Subhadra, who left family life at the end, all people who devoted themselves to the Buddha immediately left family life. Remember, its merit is immeasurable. Therefore, if people of the world have compassion for their children and grandchildren, they should let them leave family life without delay. If they have compassion for their fathers and mothers, they should recommend them to leave family life. For this reason, a verse says, "If there were no past ages, there could be no past Buddhas. If there were no past Buddhas, there would be no leaving family life and receiving ordination." This verse is a verse of the Buddha Tathagatas. It destroys the non-Buddhist assertion that past ages do not exist. So remember, leaving family life and receiving ordination are the Dharma of the past Buddhas. While fortunately meeting a time to leave family life and to receive ordination, which actions are the wonderful Dharma of the Buddhas, if we idly fail to leave family life and receive the precepts, it would be hard to know what obstacle was the cause. With the subsisting body, Ishin means to rely upon, Shin means body, Eshin, means the body as the basis of consciousness, that is the physical body. The subsisting body, so the physical body, the lowest kind of thing, we can accomplish the highest kind of merit. It may be the highest kind of merit in Jambudvipa and in the triple world. While this human body in Jambudvipa has still not disappeared, we should, without fail, leave family life and receive the precepts. An ancient saint refers to the 7th Indian patriarch Master Vasumitra, who, together with a large number of collaborators known as the 500 Arhats, compiled the Abhidharma Mahavispasa Sastra, about 400 years after the Buddha's death. Moving on, an ancient saint, that's fine, said, "People who have left family life, even if they break the precepts, still surpass lay people who receive and keep the precepts. Therefore, the sutras solely encourage people to leave family life, and that benevolence is hard to repay. Further, to encourage people to leave family life is just to encourage people to practice venerable conduct. The effects and results gained by this encouragement surpass King Yama, the king of the underworld who decides the fate of the dead according to their virtue. Surpass King Yama, the wheel kings, and the god Chakra. Therefore, the sutras solely encourage people to leave family life, and that benevolence is hard to repay. Such facts do not exist in encouraging people to receive and keep the precepts of a lay follower, and so the sutras do not verify it." Remember, if we have left family life, even if we break the precepts, that is better than not breaking the precepts as a lay person. As acts of devotion to the Buddha, leaving family life and receiving the precepts are in every case most excellent. The effects and results of encouraging others to leave family life are beyond the excellence of King Yama, beyond the excellence of a wheel king, and beyond the excellence of the god Chakra. Even a Vaisya or a Shudra. Vaisya, Shudra. Not sure. A Vaishya, a peasant or worker belonging to the third of the fourth castes in the ancient Indian social system, and a Shudra is a servant belonging to the lowest of the four castes whose only business is to serve the higher castes. Even those guys, by leaving family life, will surpass a Kshatriya, a member of the military or ruling class, the second of the four castes, and indeed surpass King Yama, surpass the wheel kings, and surpass the god Chakra. The lay precepts are not like this. Therefore, we should leave family life. Remember, what the world-honoured one taught, though unfathomable, was widely collected by a world-honoured one and 500 great arhats. Again, this refers to Master Vasumitra. Truly, therefore, we have been able to know that truths in the Buddha Dharma should be evident. Ordinary teachers of recent ages cannot fathom even the wisdom of the 3 kinds of knowledge and the 6 powers of one saint, much less the wisdom of the 500 saints. The 500 have known what ordinary teachers of recent ages do not know, have seen what ordinary teachers do not see, and have realized what ordinary teachers do not realize. But nothing known by ordinary teachers is unknown to the 500 saints. So do not compare the dismal and foolish explanations of ordinary teachers with the words of saints of the 3 kinds of knowledge. I think I'm going to leave it there. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow to mess up some more difficult names. Take care. Thanks for listening.